So, yeah, make sure you have a nice prepared area where you can meditate, turn your phone on silent, um, let everyone know in your house that you're gonna meditate or go somewhere where no one's gonna bother you. And we can just start by doing some stretches. So you can reach your arms up to the sky, look up, and we can lean to the right, lean to the left. You can do whatever stretches you think are necessary. I'll just guide you through a couple. You can roll your shoulders down and back. You can roll your neck. You can do a spinal twist. You can shake it out. You can get up if you need to. And then take whatever last stretches you need before you park yourself in your meditation posture. Um, it's funny because lately I've been reading tarot and I've been practicing, and I'm like, I have this like hesitation of like, oh, what if I'm not good enough to do it? Or what if it ends up badly? But then like I remember the teachings of like Buddhism that tell us that everything is empty of a nature. So nothing has an inherent nature by itself, which basically means that everything only exists the way we perceive it to exist. So if we change our perception, that thing changes for us. And for me, that includes the tarot. Like it doesn't exist in a certain way. It can be good, it can be bad. It's the way I choose to use it and perceive it. And I think that's helped me a lot with the tarot, but also with other things in my life that I can't control. Um, and just like working with those things in life that are more difficult, whether it's difficult family situations or relationship issues. Um, yeah, I always come back to this idea that our perception is really what changes things. Um, but yeah, going back to talking about the breath, we're going to do a quick meditation where we're going to try to alleviate some anxiety that we're feeling through the breath because the breath works well with the mind. Like I said earlier, if you're anxious, if you're having anxious thoughts, you tend to feel that in your body, and vice versa. If you're dysregulated in your nervous system, you tend to see that manifest in your thoughts. So by hacking your breath, you can hack your mind. Um, and we're just gonna do a quick breath meditation to try to let go of all these narratives and just breathe. So whenever you're ready, you can park yourself in your meditation posture and you can start to close your eyes, lower your gaze. We're going to take a couple deep breaths. So inhale for 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. And just be very intentional about each inhale and exhale you take. You can go at your own pace now, taking deep breaths in, holding at the top, exhaling, inhaling, holding at the top, exhaling. Imagine that each inhale and exhale gets deeper and longer, and that with each exhale, you're releasing tension in a new part of your body. Really drop into the nuances of your body, where you might be holding some extra weight, and try to release that weight with each exhale. If your mind wanders, bring it back to the breath, bring it back to my voice, and just keep inhaling and exhaling. Relax into your body. Try to let go of the mind and all its distractions, imagining them floating away like clouds passing you by. When one thought comes, let it come and then release it. Start to feel any anxiety that you may be having over anything in your life dissolve into thin air. With each breath, it becomes more distant. With each exhale, imagine that you're releasing these things that weigh you down. And with each inhale, you're amplifying the good things, the good thoughts, the love, the compassion, the insight, the joy. Maybe start to bring a soft smile to the lips. Imagining for a moment that all of your worries are gone. What would that feel like in your body, in your heart, in your mind? Inhale, exhale. Don't forget to ride the breath like a wave. Letting go. Sinking into the earth, grounding yourself in goodness, inhaling peace, love, compassion, exhaling everything that's holding you back, weighing you down. Just take a moment to sit in this stillness that you've created. And imagine what the world would be like if everyone had the power to sit with their minds to change it for the better, and wish that on other people. So keep imagining that with the inhale, you're inhaling all the goodness that you already possess. And exhaling all the negativity that's weighing you down. Just focusing on the breath. Inhale and exhale, letting go of any tension still left in the body. coming back to the breath whenever the mind is wandering, or to my voice. Slowly start bringing your awareness back into the room. Start wiggling your fingers and toes. And remember that you have the power to change your mind just by sitting down and closing your eyes. And you can open your eyes whenever you're ready. Thanks for meditating. And I know you came in late, Nancy. I can probably guide you in another meditation after this, but I want to debrief with Maria and Bianca real quick. Um, yeah, I think it's really a powerful thing to just be able to sit with your breath. And, when you start focusing on something so simple, everything kind of melts away, all of your worries, all of your thoughts, all of your narratives. And you start to enter this kind of space where, like, you don't have to label things good or bad, or um it's kind of hard to put into words, but you enter this space where, life is larger than your narratives and your negativities, and it shows you what your mind is capable of, which is like this feeling of inner peace, you know? Yeah, I would love to hear how the meditation went for you all.
You go, Bianca, first.
Um, it was really good, so thank you. It was really relaxing. I always really get very relaxed when I hear your voice when with the meditation, so that helps me a lot just to stay in the moment. Um, and it was very nice, like you were saying, just to be able to sit on something really basic and just to be able to go into this kind of quantum field that we go when we don't worry about, our external experiences. So it was very relaxing. So thank you. Thank you so much, Solly. It was really nice.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've been having a busy day. Um, and you were like, I'm prepping for my meditation. Are you going? And I was like, yeah, I'm not prepared to meditate right now, but yeah. And like, I just answered like the call, Like, I'm just thinking you're like this angel who's like telling me like, hey, you need to like relax. And that's exactly what I needed to do because I was in meditation and I just noticed how my mind, oh, when I saw that it was for anxiety, I was like, great, I'm anxious today.
Mhm.
So it was perfect. And then I really noticed how my mind was jumping around from thing to thing. And like, it's just so simple, but we forget. And like, I feel like this is just the teaching that I always get from meditation is like, I forget and like I just need to remember how to come back to myself, And it's usually it's like the breath, exactly how you were describing it. Um, And it was so nice to like just notice so many little things that I've been anxious about literally popping up like a movie in my head. And then like I'd go back to your voice and I'd go back to like your cue of the breath and riding the wave of the breath. And so yeah, it was much needed. So thank you for reminding me that
Of course.
this was the space that you're creating. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was interesting. Thank
It's
you.
good that you mentioned the distractions though, because a lot of the times people get discouraged in meditation because they're like, oh my God, my mind was going everywhere. Like, I must not be good. Or they're like, I don't enjoy it because I had that one experience of like, you know, but every time you meditate, it's going to be different because you're going to have a different disposition. You're going to have a different day leading into it. And it's all about like the effort. Because if you just keep making the small effort to sit down, even if it's for like 2 seconds, that little seed is going to grow into a big tree. So it's going to start a habit of you going to sit down and like it might not be perfect every time, but it'll be worth it because you'll have times where you're like, wow, that was a really impactful meditation that I just had that just changed my whole perspective on this thing in my life. So it's like worth it. So thanks for sharing. Thanks for being here.